Hey, bagman and ultra. Today, I'm a bagman. My bag, oh, I got 20-kilo sack of dog food in the back of my bag. Yep, and we're walking home. Kindly, we got a lift to the end just there. So we don't have far to walk. I think if you look just there, that little white dot, that's where I'm heading for. Yeah. This is around the area where I seen Shapeshifter around Christmas time. About which time I was beyond boiling point with many of the hosts for the YouTube channels that I was paying attention to. Christmas time. And they had nothing magical to talk about. I did, but they weren't interested. Never mind. My magic. We had it. We always got it. There goes Grizzles. He's taking himself on a run. He's happy to be going home. He's looking to see I'm following. You can see I'm still following. He's happy to keep going. I tell you what, it's fucking warm. I tell you that for nothing. It's fucking hot. You know what, Bagman? I go over to, American, Canadian, Australian, various African channels, and I just tell people how my life is. Yeah, nobody calls me a beg. Nobody calls me a fucking dog nonce. Nobody says he's on the run. Nobody says anything like that. If they've got nothing to say to me, they just let me on panel and they just enjoy the beautiful scenery. And when there's something to say that I can add to, it's normally appreciated and laughed at. It's a shame that I didn't find that in the first uh, corners of YouTube. But see, the training, yeah, it's like having stablers on a bicycle, isn't it? That's the nice thing, yeah. I've learned what I don't like, and I can recognize certain things from certain characteristics that I'll take everywhere, wherever I go on the YouTube. So all those negative experiences, they actually amount to, a future of peace, in my perspective. You know, in my perspective, because that's the life that I live, peacefully. I chase the peace. I don't chase the piss. I chase the peace. Wow, I tell you what, it's like midday out here, yeah? It's bloody hot. All morning, well, apart from when I was out walking with the dogs, I went off to do some labouring work. That tiling job that we had on, had to remove a load of dried mortar and or whatever they call it. I've never done any tiling, so I haven't got a clue what the fuck was going on. But I got, I mean, 4 days, yeah. I think Saturday, Friday, yeah, Friday we were doing that mortaring. Yeah, Friday and Saturday. Wow. I don't like tiling. No, I don't. I don't like tiling. I won't be doing much tiling if given an opportunity ever again. And yeah, next time I go for a party, I need a week off. Flipping heck. I'm still hungover from fucking Saturday. Jeepers. Oh dear. We got quite a walk before we've got some shade. I wanted to stop up there and enjoy the shade. Hey, thanks, gentlemen. Thanks very much, Bagman and Ultra. You know, I know there's a difference. You know, if I didn't have anybody fighting me corner or speaking out their honest opinions, you know, I'd still stand loud and proud and say, well, I've never begged in my life. I've never, ever had to put my hand out and beg. I've always been able to pick myself up and do something, go somewhere, find something, recycle something. You know, I don't steal, never had to steal, never, ever had to steal, ever. A couple of times I tried shoplifting. I've never liked it. I've never enjoyed. I've never, you know, like, it's never been a personal gain. Okay, you know, like taking a block of cheese one time, I remember. You know, yeah, it quenched my appetite. I wasn't hungry anymore, but it didn't make me feel good. So, yeah, like I've often said, I stopped robbing when I left home, when I left my father's house, you know. And the only reason I was taking friggin' 5s or 20 quids off of my dad was because he was a tight ass bastard, you know. Fucking heck, man. Make all the worldly promises to me as a child when I was living with my mother, make all the worldly promises and amount to nothing but a pack of fucking lies. Shit, man, I was a kid. I tested that motherfucker straight up. Yeah, as big as he is, fucking 23 stone muscle, tattoo and hairs. I ran circles around that motherfucker and I was only 10 years of age. Every battering he gave me, I stood up again. Did you get me? I like a divvy bollocks, of which I am quite often very guilty of representing. I'm traveling with no refreshments. And yeah, still in recovery of a hangover. You know what dehydration's like, you know? That's what it's like. I need hydrating. So I'm excited about going home, back to water that I can comfortably drink. I like my water much more than I like any other water. Yeah. I'm going to put in a brand new clean filter. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The old boy, the shepherd, he says, you don't need to filter that. Yeah, the system there, that filters. This is Spanish customs. Hey, Grizzles. Right, boy? Capitan? I'll get in the shade there in a minute and check out these messages. As you can imagine, walking in the sunshine is a wee bit difficult to squint onto a tiny screen that isn't very illuminated in comparison to that bright sunshine. Oh, good. Yeah, still got my sleeping bag. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. Yeah. Since it rained over the weekend, yeah, the ground here It's settled some bit. Last time I came down here, it was all dusty. Now it seems to have set like fucking clay. Oh, look at this. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is fucking paradise. Oh, walking in that heat with this sack. Oh, wait, wait, yeah. Oh, look at this. You don't need fucking gold, I tell you that now. Oh, I don't need no gold. I just need to sit down. Oh, oh wow. Hey, Jamie Sawyer. Hey, Travis. Hey, good to see you. To see me so good. I don't care at all what anyone online thinks of me, to be honest. So I will say it as I see it. Might not be what everyone else sees. It's what I see. Most people are respectful. Some are just too lazy to try something new, resign themselves to can't do it when they haven't tried. Yeah, I guess that's never true word spoken, Bagman. Oh, shadow bans. I've never heard of a shadow ban. Ah. Aye, aye, aye. Is that an eagle or is that a kestrel or a falcon? What bird is that? It looks rather small to be my eagle friend, but as it comes closer, it looks like my eagle friend. It's my eagle friend. Wait, let me see now if I can point him out on camera. Yeah, that cloud there. You might be able to see just a little black dot. If not, I apologize. He's soaring up. Yeah, here comes Grizzles. Hey, Grizzles. Wait. Come on, sit down. Hey, Captain. Come and sit down. Oh, yeah. Right, my place. like stealth censorship shit. Ah, movies. Who's got movies? You stole your joke. I stole your joke. It wasn't mine for you to steal. Hey, Queen Ninja. Yes, no, Nilo Mac. We're actually walking home, Nilo Mac. Purple Aki. We're walking home, Mr. Beautiful Blues. Yeah, we've been at a dirty fucking wine festival. Yeah, eating goat, about 30 different dishes, all looking the same. And whilst we were up at the village, we had a bit of work. And more for the socializing factor. Friday was a day of work, okay? Thursday was just like Thursday, the morning of work. And then Sunday, I was in bed all day. Uh, and yeah, I could tell you the dirty details of Sunday, but I don't think you'd really appreciate it. You ever smell it? Yeah. It's still recovering from a hangover. Um, yeah, and expecting more rain. Oh, pardon me. We're taking the next day or two a little bit slow. Yeah. Um, yeah. Cool. I'd love to root into my bag and pull out some things to smoke. I've got some purple kush, some gorilla, and what was that other one? Whoa, very nice ganjas. Very nice ganjas. Wow. I don't know what it is, but up this ways, I don't, like, I don't know. I don't spend much time up this ways. But when I am up this ways, I just comes back like bags of dog food, bags of weed, and it's just like, wow. Maybe I should stop hanging around that ways. Maybe that ways is why I'm so stoned all the time. But it's the country, you know. Yeah, we sees it over there. That's Africa. Yeah, that's Morocco and Sahara and Algeria. That's where the ganja coming from. I promise. They don't know how to grow it in France. Uh, so it's not coming from France. And there's no water to grow it in Spain. Whoa. Oh, yeah. What time is it? 5:30. I'm not walking to the village tonight. No way. I'll get home, drink lots of water, and happy days. Go to the village tomorrow for breakfast. Hard work. Hmm. But it's very nice and quiet, sire. Very nice and beautiful to see some beautiful folk in the house. You know what, Nilo, Mac? I've always said it though. You know, I get out and about, yeah, and I make things happen. You know, I make people smile, I make people laugh. You know, I'm able to sort things out around people's. You know, like when I'm sat on my arse, you know, like yeah, nothing happens. Yeah, nobody sees, nobody. You know, like I'm party and festival. Understand? You know, like what party and festival is. You know, it's like where you think you're going, huh? We're going this way. Come on. It's like if you're going to be a good bar manager, you're best off being an alcoholic of a bar manager because then you don't give a fuck about the other alcoholic people in the bar. You get me? Hmm? If you don't like drunk people, then ain't no good you being a bar manager. Huh? It's like if you don't like happy people, yeah, don't become boss of festivals and parties. But for me, yeah, you want to know where there's a party? You want to know what sort of party? Grizzles, where you going now? That's twice I've just called you. There ain't no shade around there. The shade's here. Come here. He wants to go on his own adventure, which is okay. But you know, we're on an adventure. We're going home, and we want him to come home with us. Right then. Gracias. There's my ego friend again. He's been hanging around. Whilst I chatting, he's there flying around. That's cool. Yes, yes, D1. Hey, good afternoon. All right. Well, I guess I should start walking back because I do need a drink. I'm very, very thirsty. Too thirsty to smoke. That means I need to drink. Oh, I've been watching some historical videos of these communities. Lads, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, there was an 8 foot great white shark in the waters here. Yeah, and that happens every year. They say every year they're holding walking around with these 8 meter great big sharks and a basking shark as well. The big basking shark comes through here as well. Yeah. Fucking 20 kilos. You got to pick that 20 kilos up. Oh, yo, Mrs. Magpie. Yo, Mrs. the Magpie. Wickety wicket. How's you, my dear? Bare bones. Any method? Yeah, you method. Sadness always, always losing a friend, losing a loved one. Yeah. But you know what? I'd be glad that Ted went as a warrior. You get me? When I learn about how other pets are being, like sheeps, I'm very proud, to be living here where the dogs can be dogs, and they get to live like dogs, natural, you know. Yeah, it's sad, mate, seeing that connection. You got to remember though, like I'm a farmer and fisherman. Like I've got more fish than most people who had chips on their friggin' in a lifetime. Do you get me? Um, but it's always going to be a sad thing. I got to look for the future though. It's easier and cheaper for myself, Ted, Grizzles, and Captain Jack now. You know, it's cold to boil it down to dollar, but you know, these two mouths are easier to feed than two mouths like that. You know, for each. And Ted was absolutely beauty. Like each one of them's my favorite animals, that my favorite friends. Like not one of them's any more special than the other one. Really, not really. And Captain Jack, myself, and him understand each other better, and so he has his 110%. He doesn't do anything to upset me. He doesn't know how to do anything to upset me because he hasn't been programmed by anybody else. He's pure 110%, like, yeah, managed and learned with me. Yeah, there's other influences, but nothing that influences him that, like, no. So yeah, that will be much missed. But thanks be to God, to the digital world. We got lots of digital memory of Ted, so never forget him. I mean, I've documented the 3 years that he's been with me. I've documented. Okay, there's only been a year on YouTube, but YouTube hasn't been my life. YouTube's only been part of my life for the last year. Mhm. We've had 3 years together, myself and Ted. Uh, yeah, lots of um, lots of memories held back, lots of good places and adventures held back. If and when I ever get onto the editing stuff, like I'll make a contribution video for Ted. If not, a few contribution videos, slideshows. Uh, I know, fairness. That's what that's what the Shrewsbury fellow's on his way to help me to do. That's what the Arctic fellow is on his way here to help me to do. To manage the things that I've already got for myself, and I wanted to embrace. Anyways, move on for a brighter day. pure psycho. Yeah, pure psycho. Look at him. He's wanting to carry the rucksack. Look, you see, he's there at the base of the rucksack. He wants to carry it. Yeah, I won't let him. If I put the rucksack near Grizzles, he'd run a mile. Ugh. And all he's got, look, is one big sack of dog food. Listen, mate, Captain Jack, yeah, he knows, like, yeah, he doesn't sleep by my head. Not normally. Saying that, though, that, like, you just made me think, because the last few days, yeah, sleeping up at my mate's place, um, with all four of the dogs there, Patch, Doris, Captain Jack, and Grizzles, they was all sleeping on my bed. Yeah, and the people said, "Oh, we need to go and pick up his cats. You know, bring his cats over." And it'd be like, you know, you wouldn't see me in the bed because there was so many dogs. And if you put the cats in the bed with me as well, there wouldn't be no cat. Yeah, you really wouldn't see me. Hey, Mrs. Magpie, you know what? Yeah, when I recognized Ted's passing position, you know, he came home for his last breath. His last breath was at home, and so therefore he's traveling with me. You know, he's here. Yeah, he's here. He's everywhere about this mountain. This is, you know, this is Ted. Yeah, we continue now for Ted, for Bear, for Lola, for Polo. Yeah, and they prepare the next stage. They prepare for greeting Grizzles and for greeting Captain Jack. And when it's my time, we'll see. But yeah, I do believe puppies and cats and stuff, dogs, animals, I do believe they're first in for being reincarnated. Yep. And they come back representing us. Yeah, maybe. That would be really cool. How many animals and plant lives have you encouraged in life? Because that's the ones. How many wasps have you saved? You know, how many spiders have you fed? That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, because all those animals come back as representing you. Oh. Oi. Your last dog was called Lola. Oh, my dear. I apologize for touching sensitive strings. You know, this is what we encounter many times. You know, it's those one. It's a is a key word, and it can trigger anything in any one of us. And not one of us knows what those key words are until the one hears it and experiences it. Oi. Well, Lola is a beautiful name. And, my friend's sister was called Lola. Yes, I've met a few ladies called Lola. Lola, la 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 Lola. Look, this is actually a public road. but it's overgrown. You can't drive through it. And where it's not overgrown, it's just landslide. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a really good idea. I've got a really, really good idea. Right then. Now, I heard, so I'm going to have to sit down. Yeah, I'm going to have to sit down because this is such a good idea. I need to sit down and say this. I might actually just wait until I get home because it's such a great thing to talk about. I'd really like to be comfortable with a glass of water, infinite amounts of water, actually. Well, at least water for this year. Oh my God, it's rained since I've been gone. It has rained since last year. When you're carrying loads of dog food, yeah, you need to have good things to think about, yeah, good things to look forward to. And well, walking down here, I've always got good things to look forward to. But today, I'm walking home. Has been, isn't it, really? Going away from. Nobody knew it was going to rain. Nobody told me it was going to rain. Oh, look, there's my home. That's my bus. That's my friend's house. Not my house, my friend's house. That's my bus. My bus is here. Okay, hang on. Let me see. Let me see. All right then. That is the house, and that is my bus. Yeah. When you think of the tiny little space of that rooftop, and I collect all that rainwater just from that one little rooftop. Imagine if I surfaced from here all the way down to the house. Okay, I wouldn't even have to surface all of that area. I'd just like dig a couple of channels that I've already done. I've already done things like that. But it's about servicing and maintaining them. And there's times a year when to do that. Normally after it's rained. Yeah? After it's rained, go and service it. Wow. Little hidden secrets about living mountain, and I don't know half of them. The only one real secret I know: save your energy, maintain your energy, and be resourceful of everything. Doesn't matter if your energy is sugar or marijuana, or if your energy is solar or gas. Yeah, you want to sit there for a coffee break? I do. Who's making coffee? Hi, hi, hi. Oh. And you see, anytime you find an opportunity to just sit in the shade when you've been walking in that sunshine without water, then seriously, take advantage of that tree. And if it's the last tree that you can see, that you know, for a long, long time, sit there and wait for that fucking sunshine to move. Don't kill yourself thinking, yeah, I'm going to walk out in the sunshine. Don't kill yourself. Don't drive yourself crazy. Don't strip your body from the vitamins and nutrition that it has. Yeah? Swear down now. Playing with the elements, you will lose. I've been playing with the elements. Yeah? I've been playing with the elements because I was bored with playing with people. Okay? Bored with playing with people. So I play with elements. When I gave up on the free party, the festivals, when I gave up on the opportunity to keep going back to prison or psychiatric units, when I gave up in living in built up civilized societies, when I gave up on those things, what I recognized is I gave up and I wanted to test the elements. The battle of understanding people or me amongst people, that was all finished. Yeah. I didn't need to understand that no more. Yeah. But if I'm to survive in this world, I need to know what the elements are all about. When I was a child, I argued them. And when I was partying and in the festivals, I fell in love with the elements. And it's the only thing that I trust on this planet, really. So how's Doris? Doris is at home with Patch. Oh, when you say when I says I have a good idea, it makes you worried. Ah. And you won't even kill so much as a fly. Do you know one thing I don't like? Yeah, is flies. Right? I will splat flies all day long. Yeah, and I'll feed the wasps and I'll feed the spiders. Except spiders don't really like dead flies. Wasps, they like dead flies. Yeah, and dead flies, they make hurt flies come back to life. Yeah. Hey, Star and Lola, blessings. You want me to spill the beans before I'm even Ms. Magpie? If I told you now, I wouldn't be responsible for the things I'm saying because I'm dehydrated, temporarily crazy. I wanted to be fully sober and fully committed, and yeah, no excuses when I says what it is that I've got to say. Yeah, Miss Magpie. Yep, I remembers. I remembers Miss Magpies. Yep. Yeah, I had a rough 3 years Leaving care, you had a rough 3 years, yeah. And look at you now, yeah. You woke up, then you's Miss Magpie, hey? Wow. Good adventure, scary adventure, brave, one of the toughest to survive. Swear down now. And for anybody to go out on the streets, seriously, yeah, seriously, to survive it, whoa, he's a survivor, yeah. You're fit enough for the Spartans, and how you come through it, you know, is like, wow. Remember, not all Spartans made it home. Not all Spartans made it home. Hey, you know what, Bare Bones, right? The beautiful thing about Patch and Doris, yeah, is I've known them before Captain Jack was born, and long before Ted and Grizzles was born. Do you get me? Yeah, yeah. I was caring for Patch and Doris and their friend called Dexter. He was twice the size of Grizzles. I was caring for them back in the hippie community when the fella there, like the owner, yeah, when he was going, when he was coming up here to go to work. You see how small my world is, really. It's like, yeah. Oh, mate, it's crazy. I introduced him to me, mate, with this house. Okay, happy days. Yeah, they were working. They were, like doing what they rebuilding the house. Like, you know, I'm not into construction. I don't need to fucking come out into the middle of nowhere. I like to be around peoples. Yeah, and the hippie community that was suitable for me. Mhm. But now that I'm here, I feel shit because if I was here when my friends were here 5 years ago, they'd still be here. Yeah, this place would be up and running. Yeah, yes, yes, Ultra. I remember you saying your cat was called Dexter. Big jugs rolled in, Steve. Nice one, Ultra. You're on about your neighbor again, ain't you? Yes, yes, old school. How are you, Pete? Old school, Pete. Good afternoon. You can see where we are. He's just above the manor. We haven't been here since Friday. We've been up over the mountain, getting pissed up on red wine and eating young goats and entertaining the locals and a bit of tiling work. Yeah, yeah, a wee bit of tiling work. So as you can see, we're about 15 minutes from home. Yeah, it'll be like 3 minutes walking straight. Yeah, but we don't. We got to walk in a zigzag. That's the way the path goes. Right. So we're going to keep on walking, and if we lose the signal for a couple of minutes, I'm pretty darn sure when I get back to my bus, I'll re-click. But it is exciting to think I'm going to get some water. I'm thirsty. Well, it doesn't look like anybody's there waiting for me. Doesn't look like anybody's driven on my road. I see the dust marks or the imprints. Maybe it rained on that mountain. know. First message that comes to the eye there. Cool. Never seen your gaff from this angle. Cool. And that's when I noticed, yeah, there was that message from old school Pete. Just came in as I lost signal. They put me on full-time volunteer work for 13. Ooh. When your schooling stopped, I know about you. Just logged on and can't believe what's happened with man in the shed. And I'm glad we're actually loggers. Yeah, I can't wait to see how it plays out later. I haven't got a clue, old school Pete, what's going on over there, to be honest with you. I've never known about the fella in the shed. And Drugna, you know, like yeah, nice lady, nice person, different conversation, you know, and different influences. I'll always go back and communicate with Dan. Nothing wrong with Dan. Just yeah, I don't choose sides, and people that like people to choose sides, I won't choose sides. I felt that when I feel those things going on, I separate. I take myself well, well away from sides. So yeah, I'm glad you're getting some entertainment around the place. Happy, happy days. Ice Chain Pure Waters. Good afternoon to you. Well, Mrs. Magpie, do you know it's like I always says, yeah, clearing off some of the things we've lived with in our life can make it easier for other people to understand that they're not the only ones that have been through it. How do we find the strength? Is like, how does Miss Magpie find strength? How do Method find the strength? How do Ice Chain find the strength? Or Ultra find the strength? Or Jamie? Or how do I find the strength? Yeah, it's like this is how I find the strength by recognizing that my dramas are mine. Much rather my dramas, your dramas, you guys, yeah. And so you know, it's like, you know, I can't take away your dramas or your experience. My lord, old school Pete, are you serious? Whoa, that is full on, no? It's okay, so the fellow doesn't like to be called cute, yeah? So he's not cuddly neither. He's not a cute, cuddly, paddly bear. I said paddly bear, not paddy bear. Paddly bear. I don't know what a paddly bear is, but you know, maybe it's something you use with your feet. My grizzles. Grizzles. All right, my boy. Oh dear. Okay. No smoke. You're going.